Shout out to Real Life Fake Wizard who retweeted this from Permaband, who says, in before people cheer and claim Borderlands 2, a quick FYI. So for those of you that were here in the previous stream, you would have heard me multiple times say, hey guys, Borderlands 2 is free to claim on Steam currently. If you're at your computer and you want a free game, you can just go claim it. No problems, no questions asked. It just goes into your Steam account. You don't even have to download it. You can just claim it. It's yours for free. It's like a $20 or $30 game for free. Okay, cool. And it's a pretty good game, by the way, too. But, and this is probably the biggest but you will see, and I cannot lie. Number one, Take-Two/2K updated their terms of service this year, banning mods and VPNs for their game. I understand the mods thing for online play, but the VPNs got to make you wonder. Almost like they're a little bit worried about not getting accurate data to scrape from their gamers. Because what this is turning into is almost like a data scrape. They're using this as an opportunity to steal information and sell it or use it against you. Number two, they have full rights to collect your voice, location, gameplay, and internet activity data. I don't know if they get root level access to your computer with this, but it sure as hell sounds like they get pretty deep into your computer by accepting their terms of service. Many players found out about the changes, and here we have code of conduct. You agree that, one, you will not use exploits or illegal or unauthorized means to interfere with or adversely impact any other user's ability to use the services as intended, to gain unfair gameplay advantage, or to gain access to virtual items or other content to which you do not have valid entitlement. And you know what? I understand, and that is fair. In the interest of competitive gameplay, no arguments from me there. Totally get it. No problem. If the code of conduct ended with that, I'd be like, yeah, what's the problem here? But it continues. This includes the use of cheats or so-called mod menus, unauthorized mods, hacks, glitches, and other technical exploits, and phishing, scamming, or social engineering. Again, no issue. This entire thing, perfectly fine. Number 6.4, no technical exploits. You will not use IP proxying or other methods to disguise your location or place of residence. Why? Why do you care about that? What does it matter where you're playing the game from? This includes circumventing geographical restrictions on access to content, access controls, or technical protective measures, or engaging in activities that are unlawful based on applicable local laws. The executive jurisdiction for all claims or causes of action between you and Take-Two are the state and federal courts located in New York County, New York, and you and Take-Two each other accept personal jurisdiction and waive all objections to venue in such courts. So this is basically saying it doesn't matter where you are. If you agree with this terms of service, EULA, you are under jurisdiction of New York because you agree to that here, which is what Alyssa is trying to do with me in my lawsuit, except there was no EULA that I agreed to. I never said, yeah, sure, jurisdiction's in New York for me. Like, no, that never happened. So they're trying to claim that in their terms of service, they can have jurisdiction by you accepting the terms of service. And in the court of law, I don't know how far that even goes. But here's where it starts to get really wild. Categories of information collected. The type of information we collect depends on how you use the services. Generally, we collect the following information: identifiers and contact information, name, username, gamer tag, postal and email address, phone number, unique IDs, mobile device ID, platform ID, gaming service ID, advertising ID, IDFA, Android ID, and IP address. That seems like a lot of information that you really have no need to know, except if you want to let your investors know or sell things to other people. That's not cool. That's not cool. I'm not okay with that. Protected characteristics, age and gender. What? Categories of information collected. You collect age and gender, which is a protected characteristic. What? Are you hiding behind the law to make it seem like you need to collect age and gender for Borderlands 2? You're not the government. What the hell? Commercial information, purchase and usage history and preferences, including gameplay information, so that they know how to better tailor an experience to extract more money out of you in the future. Billing information, payment information, credit card, debit card information, and shipping address. So I hope they don't get hacked. I hope you trust them with all your information. Seriade says, Smash, most of this you give to them when you create a Rockstar account. Could be. I've never dove into the EULA on Rockstar, but another Take-Two company, it would make sense. Internet electronic activity, web/app browsing, and gameplay information related to the services, information about your online interactions with the services of our advertising or our advertising, and details about the games and platforms you use, and other information related to installed applications. So now they're searching what else is installed on your computer so they can have the data of everything that you own. What? That seems like it's overreaching your bounds just a tad. Why would you have the right to my property of what I own? Exactly, Deku Leader. It's spyware. Guitar there with the awesome kick emoji. Yes, this is definitely a flashing red light situation here. Bad news bears. True North with the riot frog. Where were we? We got device and usage data. Device type, software, hardware details, language settings, browser type and version, operating system, and info. I'm telling you, this sounds like root level access to your computer. This is a lot of information that they're gathering when you accept the EULA and load the game up. Profile interferences made with your information and web activity to create personalized profile, audio visual information, account photo. They're getting your photos. They're searching your computer, getting your images, avatars, audio information via chat features and functionality, gameplay recordings, and video footage, such as when you participate in playtesting. So they can snoop on everything you do in the game. Sensitive information, precise location information, if you allow the services to collect your location, account credentials, username and password, and contents of communication via chat, features, and functionality. How we use this information and our legal grounds. We use this information we collect within Take-Two as follows, pursuant to various legal bases. Business purposes. Provide the services and support. Fulfill orders and requests. Improve the services and our business, which, by the way, that's a lawyer speak for. We can do it whatever we want with it. And we can refer back to, yes, we did that to improve our services and our business. Develop new products and services. Enhance your experience on the services. Protect the security for our users, employees, facilities, and services. And develop internal marketing and demographic studies. Commercial purposes. Market and advertise our business partners' products and services, meaning that they can sell your information. When they say our business partners, that's AKA we're selling your information to people. Send you promotional materials and administer promotional activities or events. And when you take a look over at the game right now that is currently free for a few more days, you know, it is a good game. I have it on Xbox 360. They didn't collect my data on that, as far as I know. So why do they need to start doing that now? And this was the recent update on their terms of service. And would you look at that? Would you look at that? Let's zoom in a little bit here. You guys notice a change when they updated their terms of service? I believe they updated the terms of service back here. This is when they first started getting hit with it. And then they made it free. And then everyone started talking about, oh yeah, That was a bad idea to make this free because it basically lets everyone have a free review saying they own the product. Oh, it is root access. There you go. Rootkit installed along with the game. Avoid. Don't buy for bad terms of service. Spyware. EULA. Oh, Python Bacon. Oh, but that was all the way back in 2019 in his defense. So we got, let's see, past 30 days. They talk about the spyware, everything we just went over there. EULA, more like Unkula. Spyware Nightmare. Super Sketch. Do not play this game until after Gearbox dissolves. If you don't wait, your personal info will be sold online databases. Though with the terrible attitude of Randy Pitchford and their recent losses, it shouldn't take too long. I wonder if Metacritic can change their review so that everyone knows this game has spyware now. I was really excited about playing Borderlands 2 until I realized all this scummy stuff. Now it's just a landmine in my library. So disappointing. I made this review in hopes they revert it so I can play it again. This is brutal, guys. They're getting destroyed in all their recent reviews, and honestly, rightfully so. And oh, by the way, who the fuck is going to buy Borderlands 4 after this? Think about that. They thought that this was going to be a marketing opportunity to get people talking about it and playing it. It's the worst thing you could possibly do when buying a game is giving them access to root levels of your computer. Never, no one should ever be okay with that. Ever. There will never be, by the way, to be clear, there will never be a reason why a game company needs root level access to your computer. Ever. And don't give me the whole line of bullshit. Oh, it's for your safety. We're here for your protection. Get the fuck out of here. Because no, definitely not. Smash, a number of games have retroactively changed their terms of service to onerous EULAs like this. Yeah, I've heard about that. And I feel like this is going to be a fight that is worth fighting back against, to be like, at least just letting people know, hey, if you do get this game and you do download it, which I was all for before, which I added to my library, I have not installed it. I have not loaded the game up. I have not agreed to the EULA on it. And now after seeing this, I definitely have no intention to ever do that, ever, until they change the EULA. Because, yep, that's a massive issue. Massive issue. I'm like blown away by that one. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Baked Buddhist for the 2 says, is this real life or GTA 6 leaks? This is unfortunately real life. Hopefully this is not a GTA 6 thing, because if GTA 6 is under the Rockstar EULA, which it will be, but I wonder if the Rockstar EULA has root level access on its own. And if it does, that's going to be oof. I don't know. That would be something Take-Two needs to take into account, because that could be something that derails the launch of GTA 6. If they're requiring root level access, I know there's a lot of people out there that are dying to play GTA 6, but won't play it if there's root level access required. So Dan C says it will be. Probably. Pipix National for the 5-banger says, ton of games, services, apps, software, and so much more already do this stuff. Why is everyone upset at Borderlands specifically? I can't speak to the other tons of game services, apps, and software that do this already. I'm speaking to when I find out about it, I'm going to call it out. If there are other ones, I'm literally calling it out for GTA 6 right now too. I'm like, if that does it, that's going to be a problem. But if there are other ones, I think it's important to call those out as well, no matter who's doing it. I don't think that's an acceptable practice at all. Mark Smith for the 5-banger. This same TOA is for every game they publish, including GTA. Well, shit. Well, shit.